Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Inside Golf. I'm Harry Donahue. Coming up on today's show, we'll take a look at a recent collegiate golf event that was held in Philadelphia. It's the 2022 PGA Works Collegiate Championship that was recently hosted by the Union League of Philadelphia at their Tarsdale and Liberty Hill courses. That competition was formerly known as the PGA National Minority Collegiate Championship, and it's grown into a week-long event. And it features programs for young people, along with providing information and seminars as to careers in the golf industry. The Philly Fanatic and Gritty got a chance to show off what they could do at the Youth Day festivities. Also coming up, Megan and Marissa are back making golf their thing, as PGA professional Meg Donahue from Manufacturers gives us all a lesson on putting. Stay with us, another big lineup right here on Inside Golf.
The 25th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit montcogolf.com. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By Gap, celebrating 125 years of amateur golf. By Jersey Man and Philly Man Magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. By the Haverford Trust Company. For life's must-haves, there's Haverford. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia PGA Section, the experts in the game and business of golf.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality, a chance to be part of a team, a career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
The PGA of America was in the area recently, staging the 2022 PGA Works Collegiate Championship. It's considered the most culturally significant championship in college golf. The week-long event was hosted by the Union League of Philadelphia with a 54-hole tournament played at both Union League Liberty Hill and Union League Golf Club of Tarsdale.
About 7 months ago, the Union League was reached out to see if we could consider hosting with our two golf courses in the City Club downtown to bring this event to the Philadelphia area. And it was an easy decision that the league donated all of its facilities for it. Food and beverage downtown, banquet facilities, golf, and the league's membership formed a committee and really got behind it, helping the PGA raise over $1.4 million for the event. And we're just so happy with the outcome and how Philadelphia could shine through this one. The Youth Day here at Liberty Hill on Saturday was just fantastic. So I think it really turned out well.
In addition to supporting diversity and inclusion in golf, the week-long event also helped to benefit PGA Reach Philadelphia and included an event for youth golfers.
We're here at Youth Day today with a couple of organizations that came out. We're really excited for PGA Reach Philadelphia to be a part of it. So each of the kids are going through 4 different stations: chipping, putting, full swing, and a career corner station where they're able to hear about different career paths that they can take within the golf industry, and just explain those things and give them the opportunity to know that it's not just playing golf, that there's other opportunities within the industry itself.
The Works Championship was a great opportunity for the local PGA section to work with the PGA of America.
Youth Day's been fantastic for us. When the PGA of America was looking for a site for the Works Championship, they reached out and we were able to put them together with Jeff McFadden and the Union League, and just an amazing lean in from the Union League on services and support and everything, around the championship. So, once we got things started, the folks at PGA of America, Scooter Clark, turned around and said, hey, we'd love for you to handle Youth Day. So it's really been a super cool event for us, and kids seem to be having a great time. Our PGA professionals, we have over 30 of them here today, along with another 20 PGA ambassadors from around the country. So super great day.
As part of the week, PGA of America's Secretary Don Ray presented PGA Reach Philadelphia team with a donation of $200,000, helping to support the foundation's various diversity programs and scholarships. A more recent addition to the PGA Works Championship Youth Day is supported by Castle Oak Securities.
This is actually getting reconnected because I was involved probably with the PGA Works tournament about 3 years ago, and they've implemented this Youth Day, which when I heard about that, I thought it was great to get exposure to the young folks in golf. Golf's meant so much to me, growing up. It's part of my family, it's part of my job, it's part of my career development, and it's just a good thing to see all these young folks participating and getting exposed to the game of golf.
Another significant part of the tournament is a program called PGA Works Beyond the Green. It provided panels and seminars on careers in golf held at the Comcast Technology Center.
It was really critical to have this event, or Beyond the Green at this event, because this event has always had a career component to it. But we wanted to evolve it as much as this championship has evolved, and bringing the likes and sort of the template that we've had and success we've seen at Beyond the Green at our other championships, namely our Ryder Cup and PGA Championship, it was only natural to now bring that element to here. So to host 200 student athletes, 100 plus organizations, students from around the Philadelphia area, to really learn about careers in the industry and beyond it was a no-brainer, and that's exactly what we did with partners like Comcast and Bank of America and Union League, of course, to bring that to life.
Part of PGA Works is a fellowship that provides golf employment experience and a taste of what a career in the golf industry can provide.
Given such amazing opportunities, some of them being I've gotten to do photography for a section event. I work very closely with our Hope programs, and I've also recently been involved with helping with the Beyond the Green event and Youth Day as well, and then I also got to play at Aronimink doing closest to the pin there. So it's been really great. I've been given a lot of great opportunities as well, so I really do like the job.
The annual PGA Works Collegiate Championship is open to all minority-serving institutions with a focus on historically black colleges and universities. The 54-hole tournament hosted 30 Division I colleges from across the country, with competitions for both men and women's teams. The Union League Liberty Hill course provided a real test for collegiate teams.
And the men's Division I champion with a total of 882 strokes is Howard University.
A closer than expected finish turned into a coronation for the Howard University's golf program. Howard captured the PGA Works Collegiate Championship by 1 stroke over Chicago State University. Howard's top player, Greg Odom Jr., took the medalist title, finishing 6 under for the tournament. Corpus Christi defended its women's division title, but it's the first for Pat Stevens, who became the head coach in January. Following his victory, Greg Odom commented that it's great to have an event like this when you're not only getting to play competitive golf, but you also get to learn the business world from the golf side. It was quite a week here in Philadelphia for the National Collegiate Golf Championship. In fact, the head of the PGA of America, Seth Waugh, gave a big shout out to the Union League staff by saying they really upped the bar for what they did hosting the National Collegiate Golf Championship, both at Liberty Hill and Union League Tarsdale. Stay with us. Coming up next on Inside Golf, another lesson with our Make Golf Your Thing series. The ladies will take a look at putting.
Do you think this Valley Forge vacation was your idea? We've been controlling this the whole time. This racing game is great, but nothing beats the real thing.
That sloth you think I love so much gets me a free trip to the zoo.
They don't know they're hungry yet, but I do. I'm starving!
Charlie, Charlie! Works every time.
Just wait until you see that plan for the next trip. Visit Valley Forge, where kids make the rules.
While most drivers spend their lives going from point A to B, in America, we're all about point X. That's why our most versatile BMW X-Range vehicles are proudly manufactured right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The BMW X-Range. Your next X-Venture starts here.
Visit your local BMW Center today for attractive lease and finance offers.
Welcome back as Inside Golf continues, and this time the 3 M's from our Make Golf Your Thing series, Megan, Marissa, and Meg, come up with a little golf tip, specifically when it comes to the greens and putting.
Welcome to another edition of Make Golf Your Thing. I'm with Marissa and Megan, and today we're going to learn the most important part of the game, putting. We got to get the ball into the hole. So there's 3 things we're going to cover today, girls. We're going to cover how to roll the ball, how to aim the ball, and how to stop the ball, okay? So what most people kind of struggle with is they get caught up on reading the greens, but the first thing out of the gate is you got to learn how to stop, to roll it properly, but then learn how to stop it so it doesn't go too far and you're not 3 or 4 putting. So with putting, you're actually, doesn't really matter so much how you stand, it's not that strict. The important thing is that your eyes are over the golf ball, okay? So where you hold the putter, again, should be just like last time, is that it's right hanging from your shoulders down where you hold it, okay? And you want to make sure that your eyes are over the ball. So if I dropped a ball from your eyes, it would hit the ball right there.
Okay.
Yep. Excellent. The most important thing in the setup is you want to create a Y with your arms and the putter, okay? So can you see that my arms, I'm going to come this way so you can see that. So my arms and the putter create the letter Y. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So what we want to do is just keep that Y together the whole time. And what's making that happen, what's the motion that's making it happen on your body is actually your core, your stomach, and your shoulders. That's the only thing that's moving. So you don't want your legs to move, your head to move, your body to move. It's just your core and your shoulders, which will make that go back and forth. And then the other important thing is that your eyes are over that ball. So if I'm here with this golf ball, my eyes should be right over it, okay? And you guys are gonna turn. So what I have here, first we're gonna learn how to roll the ball, as I mentioned, okay? So it looks like a
I
fun
feel like
game.
I'm in my kindergarten class or
No,
something.
no.
Okay.
We're gonna learn how to control the golf ball. The goal for the first object is you wanna get it to the red, but not past the yellow. So you gotta get into the first box.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so what helps is, which I did not do, is I want to pick a spot inside like the middle of that box that will help me get into the center, right? Okay. So why is this so important to learn?
Yes.
By doing this, right, you're going to learn how far back do I need to take that putter in order to get it the distance that I want. Okay? So it's really important in terms of that pendulum that they go the same distance, right? So a lot of times some people take it back way too far and the brain says, ooh, nope, I want to stop. And we don't want that. We want it to be the same consistency back and forth, okay? Okay, so get set up for me.
Okay.
Good. So if I dropped a ball from your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Not too bad, right?
Not too bad. You want to get a little bit closer.
Okay.
So you might have to bring your hands down a little bit further.
Okay.
And yes, there you go.
All right.
So now, bingo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's like
There you
real.
go. Okay, excellent. Okay, so if I drop from here, you see how far away you are?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to get a little closer to that golf ball, which means that you might have to bring your hands down a little bit further.
Okay.
There you go.
Ah,
Bingo.
Okay. Pretty cool, right? Oh, too much.
Okay.
Go you.
Yeah, and Marissa, you get to advance.
I got 1. Oh.
You get 1 point, yes. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hand on your back here.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of the pendulum. Back and through. Better.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you.
Same thing here.
Oh.
That's okay. That was better.
Okay.
And so why is it important to be able to get it to the spot but not out of the 2-foot range?
So that we can get it when we're putting it
towards the
hole.
hole.
If you never got it to the
bounce
hole,
it around, right?
You never gave it a chance to go in the hole.
Right.
Okay, so that's why this drill is really, really effective. It teaches you, I got to get it there, but not too far.
Okay. Maybe.
Maybe. Woo! Good speed. All right.
Why is it so exciting?
All right, so now we're going to learn, pick up your golf ball. You're going to learn how to aim it. So these lines, Megan brought these awesome balls, which have these extra lines on there, which makes it very, very helpful, okay? So then look at your putter and notice that your putter also has lines on it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we utilize these, which come with it, and you utilize the lines to line up your putt. So now we're going to step up to the hole.
Okay.
And we're going to introduce the hole to you. This is a straight uphill putt, right? So if it was a straight uphill putt, what you would do is utilize your lines to say, okay, I want that ball to go straight. Those lines are going to be straight at the hole. My putter's going to be straight at the hole. Woo! You went for it on that one. That was awesome.
You were like, get it in.
That was awesome. So your goal is to try to make it, but if you don't make it, it shouldn't go past that.
Okay.
Good putt.
Looking good over there. I'm just lining up the lines. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a whole high five right there. So can't stress enough how important this part of the game, people do not spend enough time on this part of the game. And they're so focused on like, I got to hit it far, I want to hit it far. But if you can't get that ball in the hole, your scores will never come down.
Thank you, ladies, and we hope that the 3Ms gave you a little bit of positive advice when it comes to putting next time you're on the green. All right, stay with us. Our Teed Off panel is next. We get a preview of the U.S. Open at Brookline on Teed Off.
It looks a little similar to kind of like a Marion setup, honestly.
And welcome back. Inside Golf now continues with our Teed Off panel at Lulu Country Club in Upper Dublin. You got to be here, especially on a day like today. We're on the back deck. Beautiful views of Lulu. And for more information on how you can be here, go to their website, lulucc.com. Here's a guy that's, I don't want to say he's here every day. He's here a lot at Lulu as a member. And we're always glad to see him when we come here. That's Jim Sullivan.
Happy to be here as always, Harry.
Thank you.
Thanks.
A guy who now making his second appearance on Teed Off. You probably heard his podcast, Swingin' and Ding It. Jeff Moore, the Moose, does it with Harry Mays. But it's always a pleasure to see you and your compatriot whenever Harry Mays. He's too busy to join us anymore.
He is. He is.
A lot of money.
He's a
that
big
guy.
deal. He really is.
I know. Big handicapper, all that stuff.
Great mustache.
Matt Fry is back with us. Matt, Director of Communications for the Philly section of the PGA. Matt, you get around. Have you ever played at Brookline?
I have not.
You haven't, but
No.
you will. Is it on your list?
If I can make it up there and somebody will have me, I'll be there.
Well, you want to be there. I know you're not going to be playing in the U.S. Open, but that's the site of this year's Open at Brookline in Boston. It's only about, what, a 10-minute drive from Fenway Park, I think, to there. Tom Brady was a member. I don't know if he still is. Maybe you can call TB.
Yeah, maybe.
Get an invite. But June 13th is the date. What are your personal memories, even though you've never played it? But you got to have like a Ryder Cup or a previous Open memory of Brookline.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty interesting because the Ryder Cup in '99 was before I started playing. I got a late start to golf. I didn't start playing in 2002. However, when I did get in, the Americans were so bad in the Ryder Cup, that's all they had to point to was 99.
Justin Leonard, the putt, the whole deal.
Correct, yeah. And I think it's really interesting how the storyline around that Ryder Cup has changed a little bit because it used to be just about that putt. And now that we've started to lose, they're concentrating a little bit more on like the team running out on the green when the other guy still had to putt out. So I don't have a lot of knowledge about the golf course, but it looks a little similar to kind of like a Marion setup, honestly.
Okay, well, it was designed by, I guess, a guy from the Philadelphia School of Golf Architecture, Sully, and that would be William Flynn, who, one of your favorites, Huntington Valley, is also a William Flynn design,
Sure.
Rolling Green, you name it. What are your memories?
Yeah,
What do you hear about?
I haven't been there and haven't played there. Main memory is obviously the '99 Ryder Cup. Now, obviously, we're aging ourselves since that was about that '99 was about the third time I wanted to quit golf, and Matt hadn't even started playing yet. So that's how old. That's
Because
how old I am.
Something had happened
Yeah,
with you personally.
Probably played a crummy round. I mean, that's how it goes, Harry. Don't you quit a couple times a year? I mean, that's certainly
Don't
how,
pick up, but that's another story.
Geez, I
Yeah.
guess not. You know, and now William Flynn's from the Boston area, and I actually don't know if he designed Brookline before getting down here and spending a lot of time in Philadelphia. I assume not, but you know, BQ was on the show a few months ago and said Brookline is going to be for somebody that hits a high bombing slice. Well, Scotty Scheffler and John Rahm hit a high bombing slice, and are both pretty good right now. So I might put my money on them, but it's probably pretty short odds.
Well, here's a guy that talk about money and odds and everything like that. Jeff, what would be the betting favorite for you, considering the course and what's going on in golf these days?
Well, it's interesting you brought up John Rahm. Could he go back-to-back? The last person to do that was Brooks Koepka. I'm interested in Brooks Koepka. Going into the PGA, he's sitting at 55-1, but looking ahead to the U.S. Open, he's down to 14-1. So what do they know that we don't? That really is out there. You know, the longest odds ever was Martin Keimer in 14 at Pinehurst, who was 100-1. I don't think this is going to be a long shot. I think it's going to be one of the top players, maybe a repeat from John Rahm, but I'm really looking at Brooks Koepka for the majors if he stays healthy.
Okay, you know, talk about memories of that Ryder Cup '99. One of the things I remember, and if you look at the highlights videos on YouTube or Golf Channel, whenever it's shown, and it's going to be on again, I'm sure, the next time, maybe at the Open. They had the ugliest shirts in that final round day I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, and that, of course, was Ben Crenshaw was the captain. You remember, you know, I got a feeling and all that stuff, fate, and how the night before he went out and basically predicted a huge comeback, and it happened. Okay, but the shirts were probably the ugliest golf shirt. I don't know who designed
18
them.
months in the making for those shirts.
18 months he had, and that's the best you could do? And they won. Imagine if they had lost.
Yeah,
you think
right.
they would have been even uglier?
Well, they haven't worn those shirts since.
Oh,
that seems like a mistake.
No.
Where do you rank the U.S. Open in your majors? To me, it's third.
What's that?
In your rank of the majors, where does the U.S. Open sit for you?
Oh, you mean among all of them? Well, you know, everybody has a different opinion on that. I mean, Augusta, I guess, because the longevity, you know, once you win, especially if you win young, you're going to be playing there for 50
a cool
years,
course.
Right? The Open Championship
Locked it at 7 in the
had
morning.
lure. It's the oldest of all of them. I don't know. It's lost it, I think, for a lot of American golfers. But I'd have to probably rank it maybe Augusta, U.S. Open. How about you, Matt?
And I'm not just saying this because I'm a PGA guy, but I really like the PGA Championship because it always comes down to just the golf competition itself. It's never or rarely about the golf course. It's rarely about anything else going on the tour.
Yeah.
It comes down to the golf, and that's why I like the PGA.
Okay.
Good point.
Jeff?
Sorry. I go Masters, the Open, U.S. Open, and then the PGA. Just for, I don't know, just interest in watching.
The Open Championship is number 2
Yeah,
over the U.S. Open.
It is.
Wow.
I just
If we had
love the
more time,
lure
we
and the
could delve
history
into that.
and the, you know.
You're last on the topic.
Yeah, so thinking about like Wednesday night, which one of am I most excited to watch
Right,
the following day? Masters has to be right up there, except for they keep you on the fence until 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Masters, U.S. Open and British will depend on the course. Pebble Beach U.S. Open would take over a British Open, but maybe a lesser known or cool course or exciting course. Maybe it's the British Open over the U.S. And unfortunately, Matt, I've got the PGA 4th as well. It's a great event and always seems to be great finishes, but that's 4th for me.
I will say this: the back 9 on a Sunday at Augusta cannot be topped by any other tournament or any other golf.
Pretty good watching, yeah.
That's going to do it for Teed Off. More of Inside Golf coming up in just a moment.
Designed by Donald Ross, Lulu Country Club is one of the premier private golf courses in Montgomery County. This classic 18-hole course boasts a new state-of-the-art clubhouse with many amenities for members to enjoy. Members are invited to play in events, tournaments, and enjoy guest privileges. For more information, contact membership at lulucc.com. The oldest state or regional golf association in the country hits a milestone this year. GAP celebrates its 125th birthday. Celebrating amateur golf since 1897, GAP has evolved to include 300-plus member clubs, more than 90,000 individual members. It offers events for males and females of all ages and ability levels. GAP continues to uphold its mission to preserve, protect, and promote the game of golf. Happy birthday, GAP.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf. Coming up next week, we sit down and chat with Ray Didinger. He just retired after more than 50 years covering sports in the Philadelphia area. And he did it all. Newspapers, television, radio, and films with NFL Films. And he'll even talk about his golf connection right here at White Marsh Valley Country Club. We take it back to 1976. That was the last time Ray was even playing the game of golf. We got to get him out here. I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up. We'll see you next time with Ray Didinger here on Inside Golf.
The 25th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit montcogolf.com. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By GAP, celebrating 125 years of amateur golf. By Jersey Man and Philly Man Magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. By the Haverford Trust Company. For life's must-haves, there's Haverford. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia PGA Section, the experts in the game and business of golf.